Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 17th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Pisces. Today's energy feels like a mirror reflecting your emotional landscape and your unspoken desires. The moon is sliding through your sign, amplifying intuition, empathy, and imagination, and that's where the magic begins. Everything you feel now is magnified, but instead of letting those emotions control you, you're meant to use them as creative fuel. There's a soft but deliberate awakening within you, calling for alignment between what you dream and what you do. The more authentic you are with yourself, the more the universe starts rearranging things to meet you halfway. Right now, Mercury's positioning sparks reflection around your work and money. There's a subtle invitation to step away from old scarcity mindsets, that quiet fear of not enough that sometimes lurks beneath your calm. You may feel a tug-of-war between wanting security and craving freedom. That's normal for you. As a water sign, your relationship with stability often flows with your emotional tides. But the key lesson today is focus. You're being urged to treat your attention like currency. What you focus on expands, and if you feed frustration, it multiplies. If you nurture gratitude, the opportunities arrive faster than you expect. Think of it as tuning your inner radio. The clearer your frequency, the better the signal of abundance. Career-wise, the Page of Pentacles energy that surfaces in your aura pushes you to take one solid, grounded step toward your goals. You don't need to have the whole plan figured out. You just need to start where you are with what you've got. Whether that means sending an email, finishing a proposal, or sketching out an idea you've been holding on to, the action itself builds momentum. With Jupiter lending expansive energy, there's a strong possibility that a small move today becomes a big opportunity by the end of the month. Someone could notice your effort, a client could say yes, or a mentor might step in with support. Stay alert for subtle openings. The door to growth may appear disguised as a routine task. On the emotional front, love brings a layer of transformation. The Ten of Swords energy woven into today's cosmic current suggests that you've recently shed something, a habit, a dynamic, or even an expectation that no longer serves you. It's that painful but liberating realization that not everything broken needs fixing. Venus softens this transition, turning endings into fertile ground for new emotional growth. If you're single, you might meet someone through an unexpected route, perhaps a friend's introduction or a professional event. If you're already in a relationship, the day calls for emotional honesty. Speak your truth, but from a place of peace rather than defense. The healing tone you set now determines how deeply your connection evolves in the coming weeks. Spiritually, you're stepping into what could only be described as quantum alignment, that mystical zone where thought, feeling, and action synchronize. You're being reminded that the law of attraction isn't just about wishing for better circumstances. It's about being the energy you want to attract. When you maintain your inner calm, even in chaos, you send a signal that says, "I'm ready for more." Your higher self is constantly guiding you, like a GPS that recalibrates every time you drift off course. The more you trust that inner voice, even when it's whispering something illogical, the faster you align with your best timeline. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune converge to indicate a moment of turnaround in your financial landscape. This isn't a small bump in income. It's the beginning of a major elevation, possibly through a new project, investment, or recognition of your skills. The seeds you've planted over the past few months are ready to sprout. Be strategic, not impulsive. The energy around you supports expansion, but only if you remain disciplined in your mindset. Freedom, true freedom, comes when your decisions are rooted in self-trust rather than fear of loss. Remember, wealth begins as a state of consciousness long before it becomes a bank statement. Emotionally, today's Four of Cups asks you to check in with your sense of fulfillment. Have you been chasing goals that no longer feel aligned? Have you been waiting for something external to validate your worth? The cosmos is handing you a mirror and a reminder that what you seek is already within you. Gratitude is your gateway. The more you appreciate the present, even the imperfect parts, the more the universe floods your life with reasons to celebrate. Try this small shift. Instead of thinking about what's missing, think about what's becoming. That simple redirection pulls you back into your power. Nature becomes your healing ally. If you can, get outside, breathe, walk, touch the earth. The Strength card's vibration reminds you that your resilience isn't about endurance, it's about adaptability. Just like water, you can flow around obstacles and still reach your destination. When you connect with nature, your nervous system resets, your intuition clears, and inspiration returns. Don't underestimate how profoundly that can change your perspective. Even a 10-minute walk can realign your frequency and open doors you didn't see before. The Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles appear together as your celestial confirmation, the universe's way of saying, you're about to receive what you've been asking for. This energy speaks of emotional satisfaction and material reward merging into one experience. You may find yourself monetizing something you love or collaborating with someone who mirrors your passion. It's the sweet spot where purpose and prosperity shake hands. But the key lies in how you communicate. Speak with kindness, especially to yourself. Your subconscious is always listening, and your words shape your future. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning to." Replace "it's hard" with "it's unfolding." That's how manifestation accelerates. By the time the High Priestess and Magician energies intertwine later today, your intuition will feel supercharged. This is the point where inspiration strikes like lightning, that sudden insight, that perfect phrase, that new idea. Write it down. Trust it. You are being shown the next step before logic can process it. This is divine timing at work. The message is simple but powerful. Seek wisdom, not shortcuts. Don't chase the quick win. Build the sustainable path. Your higher self isn't interested in fleeting success. It's crafting your legacy. Affirmation of the day. Difficult situations lead to divine solutions. Repeat it, write it, believe it. This statement rewires your energetic field to expect resolution instead of resistance. Every challenge you've faced lately has been a training ground, preparing you for the abundance now approaching. Nothing is wasted. Every detour was divine redirection. And as your final cosmic nudge, your guides whisper, it's time to demonstrate what you've learned. Your soul isn't seeking more lessons, it's seeking application. Move differently. Speak with clarity. Choose peace over reaction. When you do, your external world will mirror your internal growth. The cosmos isn't testing you, it's aligning you with the life you've been preparing for. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Pisces, the tides of destiny carry you toward clarity, healing, and emotional rebirth. You've moved through a storm, and though the waves still whisper of the past, the horizon ahead is radiant with promise. The universe now asks you to trust the unfolding process, to believe that every collapse was necessary to rebuild something stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your soul's true path.
Card 1. The Tower.
The Tower appears as a reflection of the earthquake energy you've already endured. It represents the breakdown of false structures, those relationships, habits, or beliefs that no longer served your growth. For Pisces, this collapse was emotional but transformative. You're no longer living in illusion. You're awakening to truth. The Tower reminds you that destruction is not punishment, it's liberation. The chaos of recent months has cleared space for divine reconstruction. Card 2. The Sun. After every storm comes illumination, and the sun brings joy, renewal, and the return of hope. You are stepping into a cycle of abundance and clarity where your inner light shines brighter than ever. Those who once underestimated your quiet strength will soon see your brilliance. The sun restores your confidence, reminding you that optimism is a magnet for miracles. If life felt like nightfall, know that dawn is breaking. The warmth of new love, success, or creativity will soon be impossible to ignore. Card 3. The Lovers. The Lovers marks a moment of deep emotional awakening. There is someone, perhaps from your past or from another lifetime, whose soul is drawn back toward you. This card doesn't always mean reunion. Sometimes it symbolizes the profound harmony between your spiritual and human selves. Still, for many Pisces, a romantic connection is reigniting. Someone has seen you truly for the first time and feels shaken by the depth of that realization. The Lovers asks, will you open your heart again, not from need, but from strength? Card 4, the Hermit. You've spent time in solitude, introspecting and healing. The Hermit signifies wisdom gained from pain. Your quiet moments weren't loneliness, they were sacred preparation. Pisces, this card asks you to trust your inner compass. You don't need external validation. You've been guided by unseen forces, perhaps even ancestors or angels, leading you toward the exact lessons your soul needed. The Hermit assures that your inner light, though softly glowing, can guide you and others out of darkness. Card 5, the Magician. Now comes manifestation. The Magician reminds you that you have every tool necessary to shape your destiny: intellect, emotion, creativity, and intuition. You've moved from passive dreaming to active creation. Opportunities that once seemed impossible now align effortlessly because you've changed your frequency. Whether it's a career shift, financial breakthrough, or emotional renewal, the Magician confirms that divine timing is working through your willpower. Speak your desires aloud, for your words carry magic today. Card 6, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands signals decision-making and the anticipation of new horizons. Pisces, you stand between two paths, perhaps two jobs, relationships, or lifestyles. Each holds promise, but one demands courage. This card reminds you that comfort can be the enemy of destiny. Your intuition already knows the right path. It's the one that excites your spirit rather than just soothes your fears. Planning, strategy, and faith will help you turn vision into reality. Card 7, the Ten of Pentacles. Material blessings are aligning. The Ten of Pentacles is a sign of stability, family unity, and the rewards of perseverance. Financial relief or success may arrive soon, possibly through a long-awaited payment, project, or inheritance. Yet this card also reminds you that true wealth lies in emotional security and community. Celebrate the people who stood beside you through chaos. Your efforts are finally paying off, and the universe now mirrors back the value you've learned to see within yourself. Card 8, Death. Transformation complete. The Death card closes today's reading with a powerful truth. Something has ended, so something greater may begin. You are not who you were 6 months ago. A version of you, perhaps too forgiving, too fearful, too self-doubting, has been released. What's emerging is a Pisces anchored in self-worth, spiritually awakened, and emotionally balanced. Death isn't loss, it's metamorphosis. This energy invites you to move forward unburdened, embracing change as divine evolution. Today's reading, Pisces, is a breathtaking story of rebirth. The Tower and Death reveal endings that once felt painful, but were divinely orchestrated. The Sun and Ten of Pentacles promise radiant success and emotional security. The Lovers and the Hermit illuminate your dual journey of love and self-understanding, while the Magician and Two of Wands empower you to take bold, inspired action. You are stepping into a new frequency of abundance, wisdom, and self-trust. The universe has witnessed your endurance through the quake. Now it rewards you with peace, prosperity, and a love that reflects your healed spirit. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Pisces, your financial path begins today under the influence of expansion and divine timing. The Ten of Pentacles radiates stability and well-earned reward, signaling that your patience and resilience are finally paying off. What once felt stagnant or delayed now begins to move forward, as if an unseen current is carrying your goals toward fruition. You're learning that wealth doesn't simply arrive through effort. It flows when energy, faith, and preparation align. Opportunities may arise from unexpected corners. Perhaps a past contact reaches out, or a creative idea you once shelved suddenly attracts attention. The Magician's vibration is strong here, reminding you that manifestation is an act of alignment, not luck. When you focus your energy on gratitude rather than scarcity, abundance finds its way to your door. Numerologically, this energy resonates with the number 8, the infinity loop of cause and effect source. Tarot numerology, biddytarot.com. A long-awaited financial return may finally appear. Whether it's a bonus, reimbursement, or even a debt being repaid, it restores your confidence. Pisces often gives freely, and now the universe insists on restoring balance. Expect financial clarity before the week's end. The fog that once clouded your budget begins to lift, revealing solid ground beneath your feet. You may also feel drawn toward new investments or ventures. The cards urge you to act with intuition rather than impulse. Water signs like you sense energy flows. Use that gift to read timing and authenticity. Avoid overextending financially. Instead, focus on growth that feels aligned with purpose, not ego. A symbol of prosperity may appear, perhaps a gold object, a sunbeam through a window, or a message confirming a project. These are divine nods that your manifestation is working. The key message: your luck amplifies when your faith is steady. In essence, the cosmic tide is shifting in your favor. The combination of the Magician and 10 of Pentacles foretells not only material gain, but also mastery. You are learning how to co-create with the universe. Your luck is not random, Pisces. It's earned, magnetized, and blessed. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 17th are 30, 41, 15, 59, 77, 22. Daily love. In the realm of love, the lovers and the sun weave a luminous story of awakening. Your heart is emerging from shadows, ready to love again without fear. A deep emotional bond, perhaps one that once felt impossible, begins to resurface. Someone has been thinking of you intensely, realizing that the connection you share is unlike anything else. This love may feel karmic, echoing across time and lifetimes. It's not just attraction, it's recognition. When the lovers meets death in your reading, it speaks of emotional resurrection. The universe has torn down old patterns so that you may rebuild love on truth, not illusion. If you are single, new encounters will feel magnetic, almost fated. But take your time. Let connection unfold organically rather than rushing to define it. The right person will align with your peace, not disturb it. For those in relationships, renewed tenderness emerges after tension. Conversations bring healing rather than distance. Pisces' compassion becomes their greatest superpower in love. The Sun card amplifies your glow, drawing admiration from near and far. Someone who once couldn't express their feelings may finally step forward, breaking their silence. This energy favors reconciliation, but only if mutual growth exists. Spiritually, your heart is recalibrating. The cosmic forces guiding you now ask for balance between giving and receiving love. You are learning that affection isn't a sacrifice, it's a sacred exchange. The more you nurture yourself, the deeper your capacity to connect authentically. In love's grand equation, Pisces, you are the alchemist, turning pain into wisdom and loneliness into divine understanding. The upcoming weeks bring emotional warmth, healing, and possibly the return of a long-dormant spark. At work, in your professional realm, the Tower and the Chariot mark a dramatic turnaround. Something that once crumbled, a lost job, a failed partnership, or an unfulfilled dream, was not a punishment but a reset. You are rebuilding stronger foundations that reflect your evolving ambitions. The Magician empowers you to take charge of your creative force. You've mastered lessons in resilience, and now your communication, imagination, and intuition combine to make you unstoppable. Whether you're leading a team or freelancing, you're becoming the architect of your own destiny. The Chariot emphasizes direction and focus. You've overcome distractions, and now you know where you're heading. Keep your eyes on the horizon, not the noise around you. The next success will require both discipline and flexibility, a hallmark of Pisces' dual nature. You may also find yourself stepping into leadership, even unintentionally. Your calm energy inspires others to trust your guidance. Don't underestimate your influence. When the universe sees readiness, it responds with responsibility. Collaborations bloom under this energy. A project or partnership may expand beyond its original vision, possibly involving technology, creativity, or holistic industries. Remember, success doesn't always shout. Sometimes it hums softly before becoming a song. By the end of the month, recognition for your dedication is likely. The Tower cleared old career stagnation. The Magician rebuilds with purpose. You are not climbing a ladder anymore. You're designing your own. Health. The Hermit's quiet energy dominates this sector, suggesting a phase of introspection and holistic renewal. You may have felt emotionally or physically drained, but your spirit is finding new light. Healing begins when you listen to your inner voice rather than external advice. The Sun complements this card, restoring vitality and optimism. If you've been recovering from stress, anxiety, or fatigue, you'll notice small yet meaningful improvements. Simple joys, morning light, fresh air, laughter, become powerful medicine. Pisces, you often absorb the emotions of others. Today's cards remind you to cleanse your energetic field. Salt baths, grounding walks, or meditation can help release residual tension. Emotional release translates directly into physical healing. Nutrition and rest require attention. Choose foods that energize rather than comfort you. Hydration is crucial. Water is your element, after all. A clear body supports a clear mind, and your intuition functions best when your body feels balanced. Spiritually, the Hermit invites you to embrace solitude without loneliness. Time alone recharges your aura and strengthens your resilience. Listen to your dreams tonight. They carry messages of healing and alignment. Overall, your health trajectory is upward. Like the sun after a long winter, your energy is returning. Maintain consistency and self-kindness, and the transformation will be remarkable. Family and friends. The Two of Wands introduces a period of important family decisions. Some Pisces may face a choice involving distance, perhaps moving, visiting relatives, or reconnecting with someone far away. Whatever the case, your family ties are evolving toward maturity and mutual understanding. The Ten of Pentacles reinforces that family stability is a blessing now. Old conflicts find resolution, and generational healing occurs through open conversation. You're becoming the emotional anchor others rely on, a role you fulfill naturally, though it sometimes feels heavy. Your empathy makes you the heart of the home. Yet remember that balance is necessary. Don't carry everyone's burdens. Guide with love, but allow others to walk their own paths. An older family member may bring wisdom or support, while younger relatives may look to you for inspiration. This intergenerational bridge becomes sacred territory for learning. You're healing not only your present lineage, but also ancestral patterns. If travel or relocation is on the table, it will ultimately strengthen family bonds rather than weaken them. Physical distance won't disrupt emotional connection when communication stays open. Celebrations or reunions approach, possibly involving shared meals, birthdays, or spiritual milestones. Under these energies, harmony becomes your home's foundation again. Compatibility. Pisces, your intuitive waters flow beautifully today with fellow water signs. Cancer provides nurturing companionship and emotional depth, a safe harbor where vulnerability is welcomed. Scorpio, ever intense, meets your sensitivity with passion, igniting transformation through shared trust. Together, these signs help you rediscover emotional authenticity. With Taurus and Virgo, the energy balances practicality and dreams. Taurus grounds your creative imagination with loyalty and stability, while Virgo's precision enhances your ability to manifest. Earth signs remind you that even visions need roots. Fire signs bring excitement and challenge. Sagittarius fuels your adventurous side, pushing you to explore new perspectives. Yet, balance is essential. Their blunt honesty can sometimes unsettle your delicate emotional rhythm. Air signs like Gemini stimulate your mind, offering laughter and perspective when emotions run deep. They remind you that love and friendship thrive on curiosity as much as empathy. Overall, today's ideal allies are Cancer and Taurus. Their energies support your peace, prosperity, and self-confidence. Scorpio follows closely, mirroring your emotional evolution with depth and intensity. Astrologically, the moon's movement through an intuitive sign amplifies your sensitivity to others' energies. Seek those who complement your vibration rather than complicate it. Your lucky color today. Gold is your color of power and illumination today. It symbolizes wisdom, vitality, and divine confidence. Wearing or visualizing this hue strengthens your aura, attracting prosperity and joy. Let gold remind you that you are a radiant being, resilient, worthy, and destined to shine. The phrase of the day. From the ashes of what once was, I rise renewed, luminous, fearless, and free. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.